Hey guys, welcome to Ask Grinder UK and welcome to another gear demo. This time we're checking out the Bugera V22 Infinium Amp head. This is a 22 watt Class A all valve 2-channel amp head that has 3 12X7s in the preamp and 2 EL84s in the power amp section. You've got a normal and bright input on the front panel of the amp, along with a built-in reverb and a mid-boost switch. The tone stack is shared between the clean and overdrive channels, and you've got bass, middle, treble presence. On the clean channel you have a volume that matches with obviously the master volume on the amp, and on the overdrive channel you've got gain and volume, as you might expect. Pretty standard stuff so far. On the back of the amp you've got built-in effects loop. You've also got a switch between pentode and triode modes, which basically drops it from full power to half power or somewhere thereabouts. You've also got an impedance selector switch that allows you to switch between 4, 8 and 16 ohms, so you can match this to any cab that you happen to have or want to buy. You've also got the Infinium Tube Life Multiplier technology, which basically lengthens the life of your valves by constantly monitoring and making sure they receive the correct voltage. In fact, you have to excuse me, I'm suffering with a bit of a cold, I'm a little bit bunged up and tripping over my words. But apart from that, it all sounds pretty good so far, so without further ado, let's get in to checking out some tones. Okay then guys, so the obvious place to start would be on the clean channel, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm in the normal input on the amp, all dials at 12, including the reverb, apart from the master, which is set around in between 3 and 4, which is about 10 or 11 o'clock, and let's check out how that sounds. Oh, and we're in pentode mode, so full power. Ooh. Okay, there's quite a lot of reverb on that. I'm just going to back it off slightly to about 11, which is 4 on the dial. And I'm probably going to take the bass out slightly, quite a lot of bass in there, which sounds good, but I'm just backing it off to about 4 or 11 o'clock. 4 on the dial, 11 o'clock on the clock face. Okay, so let's go again. Okay, that sounds pretty sweet, but what I'm going to do now is basically I'm going to boost the mids on just the normal mid dial and bring the presence back slightly and the treble. So presence and treble around 11, mids around 1 o'clock, and let's put the mid boost in as well. Actually, let's just hear it without the mid boost. So I'm going to go to the neck pickup. Okay, and that's without the mid boost in. Now let's push the mid boost in. So it definitely gives that a nice sweet and fat sound, obviously with the boosted mids. I'm just going to bring the presence back up, leave the treble where it is. So presence is back to 12. Push the mids slightly more on the mid control, not the mid boost, to 2 o'clock. Right then guys, we're over on the Overdrive channel now. I reset the tone stack so everything's at 12 o'clock. The master's as it was before, between 10 and 11. I backed the reverb off to about 10 and 11 as well. And yeah, like I say, Overdrive channel on a lower gain setting, so the gain's set around 9, 10 o'clock between there. And let's check out how that sounds. Right then guys, now I've literally I've pushed the mids, treble and presence up to about 1, 2 o'clock-ish, and the bass is back around 10 or 11, and we're on the neck pickup. I'm going to increase the gain slightly, so we're up to about 11 o'clock now ish. Okay, so I'm just going to back the presence back a little bit, and the treble, and bring in the mid boost. And maybe back the gain slightly down. Bring the bass back up, because that mid actually had quite a lot of mid, funny enough. Even though this is a vintage style amp, it has quite a bit of gain on tap, and I've just upped the gain a little bit more, so now we're heading into our more higher gain, not high gain but higher, sort of. We're going slightly past the old classic rock and blues, so let's check it out. Okay, and now the same thing with the mid boost in. Same dial, same settings. we might as well max out the gain and see what we've got. I've still got the mid boost in. Right then guys, now I'm going to show you what this amp sounds like when it's in triode mode. It's been in pentode mode so far, and I've just backed the gain down to about 2 o'clock at the moment. This is what it sounds like in pentode mode, or full power. And now triode mode. Okay, so as you can hear, you get obviously a big drop in volume as you might expect, and you get more gain, although it gets a little bit fizzy at the lower volumes. So let's increase the level or the volume on the amp to bring it up, so it's still in triode mode. Okay, so obviously by bringing the actual volume up on the amp, it gets rid of some of that fizzy high end, and it sounds pretty cool. You get a little bit more gain. Alright then guys, one thing I almost forgot to do is try the bright input on the amp, because up until this point we've just been using the normal input. So I've switched it back to pentode mode and I've switched back to the clean channel. Everything's at 12 o'clock apart from the master, which is again where it's been the whole time. The reverb's backed off to about 11, but everything else is at 12. I'm on the bridge pickup of the Telecaster, clean channel, pentode mode, bright input. And just to give you the comparison, normal input. Alright then guys, over to channel 2, the Overdrive channel, we're in the bright input, the gain is set around 10 o'clock, everything else is at 12, let's listen to how it sounds. And again for comparison, let's go back to the normal channel. Alright then guys, so that was the vintage 22 Infinium amp head from Bugera, a vintage style 22 watt Class A all valve affair. And if you want to find out more about this amp or any other amps in the Bugera range, please check out the links in the description box below and they should help you out. I just want to say a big thank you to the guys at Bugera Amps and Music Tribe for sending this amp out for me to try and demo for you guys. And if you like the demo, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe, hit notification bell, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next video, be it a lesson, vlog or gear review. And remember, my name's Lee and this is Axe Grinder UK, and thanks for watching.